gets cold in the fire, and you leave me here alone. Take my soul in denial. You break my bones, you tear me down, you let me go. Now we're strangers on our own. You let me go. Now we're strangers on our gets cold in the fire, and you leave me here alone. Take my soul in denial. You break my bones, you tear me down, you let me go. Now we're strangers on our own. You let me go. Now we're strangers on our own. You break my bones, you tear me down, you let me go. Now we're strangers on our own.
What's good, chat? What's going on? And welcome to another stream. It's me, your boy, and we're back with some more Life is Strange double exposure. Yeah, this was. I'm still sort of finding my feet with what I want to play at the moment, but because we've started this, I'm like, we should continue it. I'm enjoying it. Hopefully, you guys are as well. I just think, I'm thinking, oh, it'd be good to, get to the end of it and then sort of think more about what we're doing next. I'm planning to do. Oh, I meant to press continue. I've got Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii ready to go. So, well, this is this outfit. I was confused for a second there. This one has a whale on it. Or do we go cat? We haven't worn this coat yet with the goose on it. We can have a cat t-shirt. Let's go with that, I think. Although I do love that t-shirt. I mean, they're all quite nice, I can't lie, but I feel like I want to go with that one. I'm sorry to my goose and my goose fans out there. Chapter 3, Spin. I think there's 5 chapters. I don't remember. The end of the last chapter, though, we found out, like, Max killed Safi? There was, like, the last photo on her camera was of Max pointing a gun at her. Very bizarre. Because why would we? And it obviously wasn't... Like, it must have been a different timeline Max or something, because it's evil Max. Because Max was here. We were Max. We didn't do it.
This makes about as much sense as it did last night.
Wild.
Let's take a look at the evidence for the cajillionth time. I've gotta be missing something.
We're definitely missing something, Max. That goes without saying.
No matter what that photo of me suggests, there's no way I shot Safi.
Make it make sense. We'll have down all night to stare at this ugly fucking ceiling. There's nobody up in the entire house but me. Vin, I didn't ask. Vin, I don't care. There's a picture of me on Safi's camera with a gun. I'm holding a gun. What's more incriminating than that? But I would never hurt Safi. There has to be a better explanation, right? Well. I mean, to be fair, Moses now probably thinks we did it, right? Like, why wouldn't he? He saw the picture too. I like that the thing is make it make sense. Make it make sense. Are we up to date in our journal? Yeah, I believe so.
Moses, when this is all over, I'll play as many games of Mana Massive as you want. I swear.
Lucas's book.
I read the beginning. It's annoyingly good.
Explain.
Unfortunately, Restraining Order Lucas said Safi once threatened to turn his son against him. That certainly implies some bad blood in their past.
Yeah.
But that Lucas was scared of Safi, not out for revenge. None of this is conclusive enough.
Okay. And then we've got Safi's car.
Whoever did this had to go to so much trouble. Vin definitely knows more about the cow skull than he's letting on. Plus, there was that photo of him and Safi canoodling.
Canoodling?
What does that even mean?
They were canoodling.
Why on earth did Gwen cancel Safi's book deal? Didn't she help her to get it in the first place? Before Safi
Yo, what
died,
up, Nova? How you doing?
Gwen got her
Welcome
book
to the stream.
canceled, and I still don't know why. But that doesn't mean she killed Safi. Plus, Dead World Gwen seems genuinely torn up over her death.
You okay? I'm
Yeah,
glad to hear it.
the Gwen theory has some holes.
Just got home from college? God damn, really? That's a late one. Was it like an evening class, or was it
Maybe
like...
that photo of me has a clue I'm missing. Sorry, Gwen. If there's something useful on this...
6 to
maybe
9,
let
yeah,
me
so it's
later.
like an evening class. I was like, that's late. Have you had like dinner and stuff? Did you eat before you went? Or are you gonna have something now?
Hold on. She's looking right at the camera. Like she knows it's there.
Or she wants to get
Does
caught?
she want to get caught?
Exactly.
Or is this another doppelganger?
It feels that way, because we've just seen... So the end of the last episode, we saw us in a picture pointing a gun at our friend who was shot, but we're like, that wasn't us. And then we've got this of this teacher
No matter what that
pointing
photo of me
a gun,
suggests,
selling
no
drugs, and
way
looking straight at
I
the camera
shot
like she
Safi.
knows it's there. And it's like, is that an evil doppelganger too? Because like, we wouldn't do that. The theory holds weight. You had something before you went, that's good.
None of this
Otherwise
is
you would be
adding
hungry,
up.
I would imagine.
Why would Gwen want to be caught? Is that me? Did I go back in time and do that? It doesn't make any sense. And I would never hurt Safi. Not on purpose. That isn't me. It can't be. Maybe if I go object by object, an answer will jump out at me?
We already did that. I went object by object before you said that.
I have to prove that wasn't me.
Well, the only thing that could prove that it wasn't you is if we refill this coffee.
Coffee. Coffee is friend. Get coffee now.
I wouldn't take that upstairs with me from her dark room, because that's like
No matter how much
much
I
more likely
study,
someone else is going to see it.
He refused to make sense. Moses?
What did I just say? Don't leave. Leaves the photo on the counter. Could be anyone.
Hello, Miss Caulfield.
Oh, it's the worst possible person.
Fuck.
Can I come in?
The detective.
The photo. If he sees that.
So,
I have some questions for you.
okay, go and sit in the living room. What do you want to know?
Of course. I can answer your questions right here.
Well, this is a nice change of pace since yesterday. I appreciate the cooperation.
Which is, it's a little bit sus that I'm suddenly cooperating, but I feel like it's also sus if I'm like, get out. He's like, why are you hiding something? Do you know what I mean? You've got an exam in 6 weeks.
Just a few details I'm struggling to make sense of.
It's understandable to be nervous, though. I would be too. But yeah, I believe in you. You got it. Just keep doing your best, doing your studying, and
Go
you'll
ahead.
get there.
Arcadia Bay, where you went to high school, right?
Yeah.
Yes?
What about it?
A beautiful town with a surprisingly violent story to tell. Not unlike...
Arcadia Bay and Safi are not connected.
Well, they are by you,
a
Max.
small town with a curious number of murders.
Unfortunately.
And now, Safi, Llewellyn Fayed, murdered in a small town? What are the odds? What do you think, Miss Caulfield? Are you the one who's unlucky? Or is it just everyone who ever meets you?
That's wild. That's messed up.
Go fuck yourself. Arcadia Bay has nothing to do with Safi.
Ooh, there it is. Touched a nerve? I knew I'd find one if I kept poking around.
I mean, yeah, if you're going to be a dick, you're going to get angry responses.
Detective, I'm not answering any more of his questions.
What the fuck happened to the telescope, Maxine?
What?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Someone was in the office with me. I could hear them. I saw Moses in the hallway, but I didn't see you. All right, enough. We're not getting anywhere.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
This case has been abnormal from the beginning.
Computer engineering, that's cool.
None of the evidence makes any
Way
sense.
above me. I can't imagine
At least
making
that's
sense of any of
something
that.
we can agree on.
But I think it's cool
But I know why.
to have that knowledge
now.
and ability.
Somehow, all this death leads to you.
You're crazy.
That's not true.
How could you say that seriously looking at me in this t-shirt? With a funny little... Is it a rock with googly eyes? What is it? And you're even doing it being dyslexic. That is, yeah, even more impressive.
He saw it.
Extra
He saw the
challenges.
photo. Stupid, Max. Stupid, stupid.
But it's also commitment, because you're doing, you know,
The hell
you
do
want
I
to
do
do it.
now?
You're not letting that hold you back, you know. that you might have extra challenges with the
None of
dyslexia.
this makes any sense. What happened that night? Why the fuck am I in this picture?
These are all good questions we don't know the answer to.
The old me would have just jumped back in time to the moment this photo was taken.
Oh yeah, I forgot at the end of the first game you could
Maybe.
like jump to specific photos.
Maybe I still could?
She sort of like evolved her power to do that. But her powers aren't really doing anything she remembers them doing anymore. It's all timeline bullshit now. Don't push too hard, you shit yourself. Hold on. Is that not right? That looks right to me. I assume I meant to like line them up. Okay, that was weird. Oh, we're actually living it. Safi, why did I shoot you?
So that's what it feels like to capture the perfect photo.
Safi, what are we doing here?
Feels good. Final.
Stormy.
Safi.
It's here too.
Oh shit.
But there wasn't a storm the day Safi died.
Maybe we are cursed. You, me, and Maya.
How did we get here?
Safi! How did we get here? What happened?
Stop stalling, Max.
You want me to shoot you?
I don't understand. What do you want from me?
Pull the trigger.
Why would she want me to shoot her? We gotta figure this shit out. We are on the floor. I wasn't horizontal before I went into the photo.
What? No, that wasn't enough time.
We're gonna try and go back in again. Somehow I don't think that's gonna work out for us.
Come on. If I can just... Fuck!
If I can just fuck. I've been meaning to play this. This game is also LGBTQ friendly, isn't it? Yeah, I feel like the series as a whole is very LGBTQ friendly.
Moses.
Also, it's good.
You were
This
right.
one has like settings in the
don't
menu
know
where you can
how.
set like for a trigger warning if
But
there's
you
certain
were-
topics that are like, you know,
I
uncomfortable
have
for
to
people.
tell him.
Like there is a
Everything.
trans character in this game, and that like if anything ever comes up that could be considered like transphobic or whatever, like there'll be a little trigger warning so you know that it's coming, which I think is good. Like I've turned a few of them on. I haven't turned all of them on, but I've turned a few of them on. There's like one for abuse, one for like transphobia, one for there's like sexual ones and all sorts of stuff like that. I've mainly, which I don't think I bothered turning that on, but like specifically for things that I think are a bit more concerningly triggering. I mean, that's, you know, I try and think about, obviously, you guys as my audience as well, and what you might feel uncomfortable with. And so if you see, it will be just above my head, actually. My camera's placed quite well so that it comes up just above my head, and it will say, this upcoming scene will have, like, contains references to, it might be like abuse or like drug use or, yeah, transphobia, and I think there's another one as well. But, so I think that's good. Like, I don't think all games need that, but I do think it's nice when a game does have that, especially if it's going to go sort of deeper into the topic, and also just in the sense of like they're like a narrative heavy game where it's a big focus, then I'm like, I get it, and I think it's sensible. I didn't read those texts. I was like, why have I opened my phone? What have I...
Moses is waiting for me up there.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Oh, Moses is here. I'm running away. I'm running away from Moses. Wait. There's two.
Is this here because of me? Because I'm fucking with time again?
Wait. Huh? Huh? I'm scared.
I have to do this.
Fine.
I have to go back up there.
If I have to. We saw this bear mug in this tree before, the one that's facing forwards, but now there's a second one, facing left. What does it mean? We took a picture and everything. We can't take a picture now, though. Do you have a gambling command? I don't think I do. We should make one, huh? We should do that.
Is this here because of me? Because I'm fucking with time again?
Because I always am not sure about my channel points, like what to do with them, and I feel like that would be a good use, wouldn't it?
Definitely directed
Just for,
at me.
so you could just for fun. Thank you, everyone who has the decency to respect my privacy at this time. I mean, I did, but I
get
also
it,
wanted to help.
Joyce. Dating after everything that's happened feels impossible.
Hello, my Becky. My Becky, my baby. Welcome to the stream. I hope you are well. Well, we got a 13th chapter in here now. Alderman knows about my powers. He forced his way in here and scared the shit out of me. Well, he doesn't know about your powers. He just knows about weird shit happening. Maybe if I pretended I was on his team, he wouldn't have busted in here like that, but I doubt it. Worst thing is, he saw the photo and just smiled at me? The fuck? Oh, he actually did see the photo. Because we sort of, like, hid it, and he sort of saw us hide it, but I didn't know if he actually saw what was in it. He's plotting something, but I don't know what to do. How do I stop a cop? Chloe, later the strangest shit happened. My old powers came back, and I saw what happened with Safi. I did do it. I don't know how, but I can't let this happen. It feels like I'm running in circles, and I don't know how to make it all just stop. So, yeah, I'm curious if... So she's writing this as if she's writing to Chloe. That's the vibe it's giving.
To the Overlook, Max. 1 foot in front of...
Okay. I haven't looked at all this stuff on this side. Nothing really. One thing I've had to get used to being trans is the annoying bra straps. The annoying bra straps can be uncomfortable. Yeah, I don't have experience of it myself, of course, but I know that is a thing. Like Becky says, she just doesn't bother. I know other girls don't as well. I've heard, I'd imagine. But yeah, bralettes and sports bras are just sort of like light sitting, if that's more your thing.
At least you're normal. This is where the police tape was yesterday. Did the cops take it down on Alderman's orders?
I mean, you can see some of it there.
He's not here. Yet. Let's give him a few minutes. Maybe wait on the bench.
Yasmin, new message. Maxine, I reached out to Detective Alderman this morning for an update and he sounded very much addled. He said he spoke to you. What did you say to him? Please tell me you didn't say anything to jeopardize this case. That's just who he is. I haven't said anything to jeopardize anything. He's under pressure. I imagine he's under a lot of pressure right now. Not nearly enough. They say the first 48 hours are critical and we're 12 hours past that. Okay. Not my fault. It's not my fault.
If I didn't know what used to be here, I'd find this really beautiful. I know Safi would have something poetic to say about this. If only.
Double exposure. It's so bad. Yeah, I changed my mind. I don't want a double exposure. I changed my mind. How do I not double exposure? Just layer it in a way that looks like it's not double exposed? There we go. I thought it said save. I wondered if we were going to post it, and I was like, it's a bit weird to post that. Just saying.
Might as well gather my thoughts before Moses gets here.
See, we could do that, or we could jump to the other timeline and see what's going on. What's happening? Summa cum laude. Well, they're not going to summa cum laude. Mad respect to all those that wear the underwires every day, but the cuts and wigs you can get for them are nasty. And yeah, it's all comfort, right? Like you should just wear what's most comfortable to you. Obviously, that's not always the case. But
Might be a good place to wait for Moses. Better cross to the other side.
The other side. But what if there's something to see here? Guaranteed there's not.
He's not here. Yet. Let's give him a few minutes.
Guaranteed.
Maybe
I'm just
wait on the
wasting.
bench.
Wait. Oh no.
No. No. It's getting worse.
What's getting worse? Why is that light red? Someone tell me why that light is red. I don't get it. Also, the fact that it just said, oh no. Look at oh no. This is what we call an oh no.
No. It's getting worse.
What's getting worse, Max? I'm so confused. You're not making any sense. Oh, because it's here and there? Is that why?
No. It's getting worse.
Because it's like bled into, maybe? I don't know. Weird. Goose. Right, let's wait for Moses then. Under My Skin by New Dad. This is Under My Skin by New Dad. Speaking of new dads,
What if
our
he
boy
doesn't
Tristan
come?
had his, well, he didn't have the
blame
baby,
him.
Bailey had the baby, but they
Killed
had the
his best
baby.
friend. What does that say about me? That any version of me.
What? Yeah, he posted it in the Discord. In the D&D Discord. How didn't I know? He posted it in the D&D Discord.
He's probably not coming.
Like the bear mugs. He's coming. If it's even him. It is him.
Diamond knows where I am and who I'm meeting. So don't do anything stupid.
I'm not gonna shoot you, man, if that's what you're worried about.
I deserved that.
Understandable, though.
I wanted to talk. So talk. Tell me the truth.
Such a small bean.
Tell me
A little girl.
why you did it.
A little baby girl. Called Olivia. I haven't done it yet. I don't know why.
You were right. I shot Sophie. But I can't tell you why, because I don't know the answer myself.
No reason you could give would be good enough.
Moses, wait! I asked you to come here so I could show you proof. Something is weird about this place. Look. These flowers. What are the odds they'd bloom in the middle of winter? Exactly in the shape of Sophie's body?
5 minutes and then I leave.
Okay,
I mean, she has a
So-
point. It's really fucking weird.
what if I told you there's this other timeline where Sophie is alive and I can travel between this timeline and that one?
4 minutes.
I know that it sounds insane. But I can show you. I'll hop from this timeline to the other. You'll see me, poof, disappear.
Yeah, to some magical fantasy world where you didn't kill Safi, right?
It's not a fantasy world. It's connected to this one. If I try to, I can even see the other one from here.
Wait, you can see across them?
And here, too.
So if you disappear or whatever, and I do something while you're gone,
I can tell you what it was when I come back. And then you'll believe me?
it'd be a start.
Okay. Okay, deal.
What if I wear underwire bras because I'm a
Alright.
masochist?
There's a chance Moses will believe me.
I mean...
First, I gotta hop over to the other timeline.
I mean, if that's your bag, then you do you.
I shouldn't leave yet. I shouldn't leave yet.
I'm not trying to leave, Max. I'm trying to walk to the place where we shift timelines. Have to do this one?
Now to see what Moses is up to on the other side.
Yo, Max, shot in the dark here, but any chance you know what happened to my telescope? The very heavy, very expensive telescope I was almost done assembling. I stepped away for a few minutes, and when I came back, it was no longer close to being assembled. Carla, maybe? Faulty materials? I don't think faulty materials... Carla, maybe? A prank? Carla pranking you again? Maybe she saw an opening? I thought that, but even with the combined might of the science department, it'd have taken them an hour and change. That is freaky. X-Files theme. Moderately sure it wasn't aliens. Okay, so the timeline we're in now is...
Shit.
alive.
Sorry, Moses.
Yeah, he's so confused about his telescope. Which is fair.
Shit. I think Moses is too stunned to do anything. Let me jump back over to make sure I didn't break him.
Did you see me disappear? He's like, what? No, what? I mean, that would be enough for me. If I saw them just disappear like that, I'd be like, yeah, you know what? I believe you.
Max? Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit.
I'm sorry if I upset you.
Upset me? Are you kidding? You did something physics says should be impossible. Is impossible.
So you believe me?
Yes. And no. You disappeared. Max, literally. I completely forgot to do anything.
Okay. Let's try it again.
Ready when you are.
I still think, like, yeah, that would be enough.
Okay. Let's
If you
try this
saw
again.
that, you'd go, yeah, do you know what? Everything else you're saying, I could buy now, given that I just saw you disappear. I think that would be fair. He's doing a little pose. He said something about Psychic Storm, didn't he? It said like the subtitle said like Machine Angel.
What did I do when you were away?
Yeah, that.
And then you said,
Oh god, have I got to say it? Machine Angel Psychic Storm.
Machine Angel Psychic Storm.
Yep. That's what I did. Wow. I mean...
Yeah. Near as I can tell, Safi's death is where the timelines split. I think her absence is the only difference between the two.
I guess that could be a big enough event to lead to...
You okay?
So Safi's alive over there, huh?
She is.
Yeah.
And she's...
Don't say happy. We both know that would be a lie.
You're right.
When you see her again, can you give her something for me?
The bottle cap.
Bottle cap? How did you...
Safi slipped it back to me that night. Found it in my equipment. You give that to her, tell her to stay safe, Max. Make her swear to it.
I will. Promise. But I think she's going to need our help.
What do you mean?
When I was a teenager, I could rewind time. Just raise my hand and undo everything that had just been done.
Okay.
And if I had a photo, I could go back even farther.
Wait. Could. Past tense?
Time travel couldn't fix anything. It never worked how I'd hoped.
I know it sounds like it must have been amazing. But Moses, the things I caused to happen, just having a power doesn't necessarily give you mastery over it.
One of many lessons gleaned from X-Men comics.
The point is, I stopped using it, and now it barely works.
Okay, but there's a photo of you from that night. With a gun. You're saying that could be a future you? Even though you can't do that anymore?
This morning I tried rewinding into that photo. It felt like trying to flex an atrophied muscle. Nothing made sense. But I was there, in the past. Safi mentioned Maya, and oh God,
There's a timeline where, for some reason, I shot Safi. This one. And there's a timeline where I didn't. I feel like, intentionally or not, these two worlds exist because of a decision I'm going to have to make.
But also, you know that in this one, you weren't there, so, like, it must be you from...
I've been here before. When I could rewind,
I don't know.
it broke time. People got hurt. I can't let what happened in Arcadia Bay happen here, too.
Oh, it's the detective.
Oh, shit.
But he's in the other world. Which is the Safi alive?
First look at the crime scene is inconclusive. I'll need some further insight into Miss Llewellyn Fayette's mental state. Not to call a shot prematurely, but if this isn't suicide, I'd put money on a Mr. Moses Murphy, friend of the deceased, being the perp. I need to introduce myself to Mr. Murphy.
And this is like a memory.
He's talking like he hasn't already met you. Like he's...
Alderman from yesterday. An alderman that already happened? Max, this is really bad.
Oh yeah, because you can see it as well. I didn't think about that.
Time isn't supposed to act this way.
It appears something was removed from her person post-mortem. Maybe the camera her mother mentioned.
We need to get the hell out of here.
I fucking knew it. Returning to the scene of the crime? Amateur hour shit.
Shit.
How'd I let a couple of small-time fuck-ups like you get under my skin?
Bro, we didn't do it. You're not making sense.
You're not making any sense.
You want to talk about sense? Nothing about you makes sense. Telescopes don't put themselves together. Evidence doesn't disappear. You're going to pay for what you've done, Maxine Caulfield. And I'm here to collect.
Has he seen the other him? That's so trippy. Like that other kid who saw himself. Imagine how confusing that would be. You touched him.
Help!
Do I help him?
Watch out!
What do I do? Save yourself, help Alderman? Bro, what do I do? I feel like save yourself is like, you know, we buy ourselves some more time, because I don't know what's going to happen to him. But then I feel like helping him might have like a positive consequence down the line, do you know what I mean? Because it's like, he's been, as a character, he's very against us, like he's very adverse to us. He's an adversary. Exactly, so I'm thinking like, if we get him on our side, maybe he's actually a really good, like a really useful ally later on. Let's help. He would expect me not to help him if
Max, you have to let go!
Oh, it didn't matter either way. But I think the effort of trying to help him will matter. Probably. We couldn't save him, but I wonder if the effort of it, like, you know, will come back to mean something. That was nuts. He turned into like a little
him, Moses.
anomaly.
I could have saved him.
No, you couldn't have.
You don't know.
Listen to me, Max. This place ate a man.
Moses,
Brother?
your hair.
You got a little
I
white
told
streak.
you. There's always a cost.
It started with Safi. Maybe if we can figure out why she died, then maybe we can prevent all of this.
That's what I've been trying to do. The whole day I've been talking to people and spying on them and taking their stuff.
Hey, Safi mentioned Maya, right? When you rewound?
Right.
Yeah.
What do you think Maya has to do with all this?
No idea. Maya was before my time. But Gwen Hunter might know more than me. She was Safi's mentor during all that mess.
Gwen. Gotta go talk to Gwen.
Good luck with that. Gwen doesn't... I don't think Gwen likes us very much. Although I think everyone's going through things and she's a bit confused.
Still shaking.
Which we all are.
Alderman was, and then he just wasn't. And Moses and I were standing so close. But I'm here now. I'm here. I'm all right.
I wonder if I had saved myself, whether he wouldn't have got the white streak, because he wouldn't have had to get involved.
Okay, talk to Gwen, see what she knows about Maya, and while I'm at it, I'd like to know why she killed Safi's book deal.
I think that would be interesting to see what would happen the other way, but for me it would make sense if it was that. Hey Max, I know it's been an eventful morning and I'm still passing it all, but I had a quick question. Are you able to get my text when you're in the other timeline? Trying to grasp the extent of what you can do from a physics POV. I can't. I get other use texts. At least he knows now. He's down as my friend now. First Safi, now Alderman. People are dying because of me again. Moses thinks we can figure this out. Thank God for him.
Cool.
More journal. We got 2 new pages? Oh no, one. What the fuck? I could have saved Alderman. I could have saved him, couldn't I? I was so close. If only Moses hadn't... Shit, Moses saved my life. He didn't know what would happen, neither of us did, but he leapt in anyway. It's been a long time since I was the one being pulled from a bad end by someone else. Who knows what would have happened to me if Moses hadn't stepped in? We've bonded in a way only a near-death experience can. God, I hope Moses is alright. Please let him be alright. Alderman just, like, yeah, turned into some weird, like, anomaly thing. See, that double exposure picture isn't so bad because I kind of overlaid it a bit better, I think. So it just looks like it's trippy.
I need to talk to Gwen about
Okay.
Safi's book. She'd be in her office.
The game's like, we know in the last episode you just went everywhere. So in this one...
Her asshats grading my final right now. Yeah, left his door open. I got to watch him hate my writing in real time.
Yeah, last time it was like, yeah, you just spent ages wandering back and forth through the buildings and stuff, so we're not going to let you do that this time.
I, for one, kind of like the paper straws.
Yes, nobody likes the paper straws. We've heard you. We continue to hear you. Unfortunately, until we run out of them, and we have a lot, we can't replace them with your preferred delivery method of plastic. Get metal straws. Yeah, but then you have to wash them. So it's all... Get your own metal straws, everyone. That's the best play.
Lo-fi
Or bamboo.
ambient bellows to chill/study to. A classic.
A classic. I thought we would release the Kraken.
Then boom! The spaceship crashes right in the middle of a park, and this alien crawls out of the hatch.
That seems like a lot of money for a student project.
I'm only gonna shoot the trailer. I figure I can cut costs doing some old school practical effects.
Seems like you got a plan. Still very ambitious.
Go big or go home, right?
I'd been meaning to ask Diamond about her new movie. It's nice to see her so excited about something other than Moses.
She's excited about Moses.
My younger self might have thought this would make an edgy photo.
I mean, we still could. We could do that.
If we can't sit on tables, where are the cool kids expected to sit? In chairs? Like a bunch of squares?
Like a bunch of squares? I heard giggling. Who's giggling?
Meeting tomorrow. Where? What meeting? Is it endorsing meetings in general?
Audrey? I'm worried about Kim.
So am I.
Me too.
None of my attempts to reach out have yielded results. You?
Nope. She's still not answering any of my calls. I think she's blocking them.
I saw her in the North Quad, but she turned and ran the other way.
What's her voice?
This just isn't
I
like
saw her in the North Quad, but she turned and
Last
ran
time
the other
we
way.
spoke, Kim said she didn't want to go out. I think she's depressed.
Well, she told me she was busy. She's probably too focused on school. What she needs is a friend she can empathize with.
Someone a bit more in alignment with her intellect.
Someone who isn't droll with a stick up their ass.
Funny.
I've got it! Let's send Kim a gift so she knows we're thinking about her. What's the humming about?
Is receiving gifts truly her love language?
I don't know. No wonder Kim's depressed. We don't even know her love language.
Pull yourself together. We can't break down now. Kim needs us.
You're right. Oh, roses!
I
What if we
mean,
sent her roses? Everyone likes that.
we noticed. I
Clear
noticed
last
Kim in the
and
last
object of
episode.
beauty. I think that would please her.
But are roses too basic? I don't want Kim to think we chose low-hanging fruit.
It's the effort.
You're right. It has to be perfect. We should research the perfect flower to give her.
How many pets is Chester finding on the daily?
A lot, apparently.
This must be the professor Sophie TA'd for. She mentioned he liked to tear this one kid down, but failing him is harsh.
But what can I... Oh, I can change the grade. I mean, I probably shouldn't, but if he likes tearing one kid down, then...
I bet Sophie wouldn't mind me helping out one of her favorite students. Shit. I need a password to change the grades. I'll never find it in this mess.
I bet I find it in the other timeline.
Guard your ankles.
Missing snake. Please swing by Lion's dorm if you find her. Daisy is missing. She's really sweet. Roommate left the door open. There's a big ass snake.
Sharing your story isn't what I'd call it.
Right. We're not going in to see Gwen. Because I need to save this dude's grade. In this timeline, I can find out what he needs. Hey, look, it's Loretta.
The art department really pushes for self-expression in every medium. I like that about Caledon.
The masks.
Oh, wow. These are, extremely creepy. Sorry.
They're also kind of cool, though. Don't you think?
I can't imagine being this trusting. Don't they know there's snoops like me around? Professors sitting on the table?
Don't they know about the rule from the other timeline about sitting on the tables?
That's awesome. I should follow them for more info.
I stand with Professor Hunter. Okay.
My dearest Annabelle, I write to you from the front lines to inform you that the war on Christmas has been lost. No caffeine? This week of all weeks? I predict outright revolt before the week is out.
No caffeine? Can't do anything without coffee. I wanted to look at, yeah, look. Admin, Yasmin's lobby. Fab, Lucas's office.
Hey, Loretta. Oh, hi, Miss Caulfield. How are you?
Working on your podcast?
Are you working on your podcast?
Yeah. I'm researching this really fascinating string of killings in West Germany in the late 80s. See, there was this hospital. You'll have to tune in if you want to hear the rest.
I'll be sure to. Anyway, catch you later, Loretta.
The other options, because one was any leads, and one was how's that one kid who saw himself in the other world, but that was in the dead world, not the living world. I think that's something you have to, like, I've got to try and remember now. You know? But, like, depending on what world you're in, you got to sort of work out what you're going to say. Hey, Lucas Carmenera, that's him. That's his office. I can't get in there right now.
Fuck. This doesn't look so great for Gwen.
I mean, we knew she was suspended.
Jeez, Caledon. Is that necessary?
She's got a padlock on her door. You're in trouble?
I'm surprised Lucas agreed to do this. I wonder who took the time to censor Sophie's recipe. Probably not Sophie. I hardly know any of the faculty here. So that's Lucas's son? Oh, this picture is too cute.
What are you two doing in here? You up to something? Right, nobody else has anything to say.
Wait, Donner and Blitzen means thunder and lightning? Who knew Santa's reindeer were so metal?
There we go, we're going to be able to find...
Martin has an A here. I knew it. Sophie would never fail this kid.
Okay, I feel less bad about changing it than if he has an A in this timeline.
And then she didn't.
Okay, what's the password? She did forget, she forgot to lock the door, but like, what is the password? Where would I find it?
Martin has an A here.
Okay, yeah.
I knew it. And then she didn't.
Please remember to lock the door when you're finished grading. And then she didn't, but like... Alright, well I can't go to the admin building at the moment, so... And Lucas's office, the door was closed. It's closed here too, so maybe that's just we get to go there later story-wise?
Have fun.
Okay. So where do I find this guy's password?
I'll see what I can do for you, kid.
Change grade.
Enjoy the A, my
Oh.
dude. I think you've earned it.
Oh, I just did it? Okay. Okay, sure. I don't know how. How did I get into it? You're good, dude. I fixed it for you. Don't even worry about it. You're welcome. Hi, Gwen.
Gwen's office. Let's see what I can find out from her. I will never be as cool as Gwen. Old school. Nice.
Double exposure. I just post a photo of her stuff. Gwen being a vinyl girly feels incredibly on the nose.
More music I'm not cool enough to know.
The Bleed by Blue Weather.
It's alive!
Fuck, Max. I think that's the plant I watered in the other...
One of those Abraxas roses for Sophie.
She's got one. She cares.
It takes me ages to comment on one student photo. I can't imagine having to grade exams.
Just read
one
her
of
notes.
Sophie's former students, I guess.
Just read her notes here. Right next to her. She'd see me do that.
Happy holidays to my favorite prof. I don't think a happy holidays is in the cards.
No, me neither.
Is that Sophie's book?
Ooh.
Hey, Gwen.
Max. No conversations for you to conveniently overhear this time. Sorry to disappoint.
Actually, I need to talk to you about Sophie. No reason to beat around the bush. I know you got Sophie's book deal canceled.
Shit.
What I don't understand is why.
You really have a knack for learning shit you're not supposed to know, you know that?
Yep.
So I've been told.
Well then. No use fighting the inevitable. What do you want to know?
Why?
That book meant the world to Sophie. You had to know that losing it would break her heart.
Of course I did. I busted my ass to help Sophie get that deal in the first place.
So why?
Introduced her to my agent, my publisher, lobbied for her. I don't regret it. That book was good.
This keeps getting weirder and weirder.
Right? She still hasn't said why. Why did you do it then?
Let me get this straight. You helped Safi get the deal, and then you killed it?
If it had to be done, it made sense for me to do it. You know, I brought you into this world, etc.
So, what did you tell the publisher that made them nix the deal?
I told them there was incendiary content in the book, which was true. It would have harmed a lot of people, Safi included.
Safi's book was incendiary? How? What was it about?
You really don't have an off switch, do you?
I mean, we've come this far. Explain.
How much did Safi tell you about Maya Okada?
Gwen's bringing up Maya? Time to pay attention.
I mean, she didn't really tell me anything.
Maya Okada? Safi never mentioned the name.
She always did keep her cards close to her chest, didn't she? The two of them were like the creepy twins in The Shining. You never saw one without the other. And that Vin Lang kid used to follow the two of them around like a lost puppy. But then Maya took her own life.
And that's what Safi wrote about in her book?
Maya's death and everything around it. Her anger at her mom for even thinking of Caledon when she'd just lost a soulmate. Ultimately, I realized it wasn't worth putting Yasmin and Safi through all that again. I made a call. I don't know if it was the right one, but it's one I made.
Sounds like Yasmin can tell me more about Maya. I'll have to be tactful.
One last thing. Is that Safi's manuscript?
Oh, part of it. Why?
Can I read it?
No. That's where I draw the line. I don't trust you not to dig up old graves.
Shit. Man. Come on.
Jesus. I've spilled too much already. Let's call this conversation over. Huh?
I don't wanna. I wanna know.
Shit. Now I'm even more convinced there's something important in that manuscript.
Imagine if we just opened it in front of her. Just open the drawer
How do
now.
I get my hands on a copy?
Just open the drawer in front of her. Imagine how funny that would be. Okay, so I started doing a little digging into the Alderman situation, and it's already weird. Apparently neither Vermont State nor Lakeport PD have any record of a detective Vincent Alderman. Ever. That's super weird. Okay, yeah, that's odd.
How can they have no record of him?
They sent him. That's what she was saying, I think. Alright. Gwen?
Please. No more questions, Max.
Fine. Nobody likes Max. Everyone's like, Max, leave me alone.
I hope somebody is coming in to water you guys. Preferably someone who doesn't have to break in through an alternate dimension.
But, still could.
So they took her computer. Probably going through it right now. Tossing Gwen out screwed everybody over. Will Gwen be allowed to come back for these?
I don't know, me. These messages of support. This is bullshit. You rock. I'm drunk. You will be avenged. How come it's in here in the other dimension? That doesn't really make sense. Maybe it's just where she keeps it.
Reading Safi's manuscript after all this feels like, I don't know, being hit by a tidal wave.
Talk to Livingwell Yasmin in the FA.
Whatever happened with Maya was explosive. Let's see what
Welcome
Yasmin has
back.
to say about her.
We're timeline shifting. We're doing the
Would you
damn
mind
thing.
closing it behind you, Max?
Sure. I can do that. Did you didn't notice when I disappeared into the void? I was here and then I wasn't. Okay, this is not the right door. I just want to check one thing, and that's whether I can get into Lucas's office. Oh. There she is.
Sorry, Yasmin, but I'll need to interrupt your downtime with some questions.
I didn't think she was here. I thought she was going to be in her office.
Hi, Yasmin.
Maxine, how are you? I was worried after your nosebleed yesterday.
Like I said, I get those all the time.
Still, be careful. Small symptoms can be signs of larger problems. A toothache can mean a heart attack.
I mean, that's terrifying.
I'm gonna try not to think about that too hard. I was hoping we could talk.
Come, sit.
I can only follow one instruction at a time, Yasmin.
Have you seen Safi today?
No. We're meeting later this afternoon. I can tell her you were looking for her.
My theory is that your character, Max, was going to shoot someone that was sat on the bench that was going to do harm to Safi, but then the time switched and she shot Safi instead. It's weird though, because she was like telling Max to shoot her when we spoke to her, like when we went into the photo. It was weird. I don't even have a theory at this point. Like I mean, it reminds me a little bit of the first season where, like, in the end it was like if you rewind time and let Chloe get shot in the beginning, then it saves everyone, and that storm didn't happen. And I'm wondering if there's something similar with Safi, where it's like you have to kill her. Maybe you'd gone to get ready at that point, but maybe it's like you have to kill her to stop something worse happening. Nah, it's okay. Yeah, maybe it was while you were getting ready, but theory crafting is fun. You're in a good mood.
You look like you've won the day. Coffee's that good?
Our ratings are. Caledon is once again one of the top universities in the country. The coffee is just so-so.
Will Gwen be fired?
I heard about what happened to Dr. Hunter.
Yes.
Would you really fire her?
That depends on the findings of the committee. It's out of my hands now.
Did Safi tell you her book deal was canceled?
What? No. How was she when she found out?
Not sure, but I bet she was devastated.
Oh, Safia. I'll be sure to talk to her about this.
Let's talk about Maya.
I wanted to ask you about something. Have you heard of a student named Maya Okada?
She would have heard of her.
Of course. She took her own life. 4 years ago. A horrible tragedy.
I think Safi's book was cancelled because it was about Maya.
Impossible. Safia didn't even know Maya.
What?
Did Yasmin just lie to me?
Gwen said they were like besties.
Do I call her out? She'll be pissed, but I can cut straight to the point. Or should I go along with it and see what narrative she's trying to spin?
Ooh, I don't know. What do we think, chat? Call her out for lying because we know the truth, but it'll piss her off. Or go along with it because we know the truth, but like see what she's trying to make up, because then maybe we'll be able. I'm thinking go along with it because I'm thinking you could then find out like why is she trying to, like, what is she trying to cover, and with what, and why, without her knowing we're onto her, you know?
Of course. I don't know why I thought they knew each other. It's just...
What?
I've heard conflicting opinions. There's a rumor about Maya.
Everyone seems to have a different opinion of Maya. It's hard to track what's true.
I understand that Ms. Okada was a
You
bit
painted your nails
chaotic.
purple. Nice.
So, she had a bad reputation.
We love a bit of purple.
No wonder you didn't want her and Safi associated with each other.
Exactly.
Ah.
Strange. I really thought Vin's statement closed the matter.
That's why you said they didn't know each other.
Shady cow skull throwing Vin is involved?
Enough ancient history.
Makes sense.
I have a favor to ask. Safia's been distant lately. Could you keep an eye on her for me?
Why me?
Are you sure that I'm the best person to...
Yes. Because she trusts you. And I trust you.
Yeah. Sure. I'll look out for her.
Thank you, Maxine. Oh, the time. Let's do lunch again. Somewhere with more atmosphere than the other place.
I like the other place. It's where Amanda works.
That
What
was
is it called? The Turtle.
odd. What did she mean by Vin's statement? Maybe I'd better talk to Vin myself.
I knew we were going to have to go and talk to Vin. I just knew it. Hey Moses, sorry to bug you, but I had a question about Vin Lang and Maya Okada. Sure, what's up? Ask Moses about Vin's state. Do you know if Vin put out a statement after Maya's death? I didn't see it at the time since I wasn't at Caledon yet, but Safi shared it with me once. Hang on. He said Maya was an incredibly talented writer, but she also had mental health problems. We tried to get her the help she needed, but that didn't work. If we'd known it was as bad as it was, we would have done more. Does that help? It does. Moses, you're a gem.
He's probably in the admin building.
New message from Lucas. Oh. Oh yeah. If you're available, Max, I've acquired an extra ticket to the Burlington Expo. To clarify, this is strictly an invitation from a colleague. I have no interest in you outside of that. Not my cup of tea, can't make it. I mean, either way, I'm rejecting the offer, but I'm going to say I can't make it. Sorry, I'm swamped at the moment. How about I bring you back a tote?
Lucas must be really grateful if he deigns to be this nice to me.
Sure, I guess. Why is Amanda running it by herself at the moment? Look, sorry for the long wait times. Isaac and Emily are out sick, so we're a little backed up. They had a big lunch rush. Yasmin. Yasmin flat out lied about Safi knowing Maya. Something's going on here. I mean, we now know why, because it sounds like Maya was troubled and she didn't want that to be there to be a connection there.
Hey, sport. We're just gonna walk past me without saying hello?
You call me sport like you're my father? Really? Sport?
Sport?
Yeah. I'm trying out middle-aged white dad slang nowadays. Is it working?
Sure. What are you doing on campus?
Just going on a coffee run?
But your coffee's better at the Turtle. This one tastes like ass.
She likes the taste of ass.
Enough about me. What are you doing here?
I work here.
No. I mean, I just saw you talking to President Fayad.
My body is wrecked, ATM. I can barely walk. Ripperoni. That's not good. Oh, do I confide in Amanda? I think I do, right? Because we were kind of going for like she has been a bit sus, but we kind of have like a relationship, so I feel like she's here to see me really, but like I want people on the inside that we can trust, but then it's also like, who do you trust? We've got Moses, but I'm like, maybe her.
I was asking her about Safi and her relationship with a student named Maya Okada.
Oh. Why?
Oh.
It's kind of a long story, but
she wasn't expecting the truth.
Important.
Sky's always falling for you, isn't it?
Pretty much.
I have no idea.
Well, I'll leave you to your something important. See you around, Tiger.
See you, Amanda.
Who am I, Spider-Man?
He's probably in the admin building.
Okay, admin building it is. Still can't go in there. Oh, this is not the right door. I always do that. Alright, we're in the living... Oh yeah, he texts me. He's just there.
This school's success means a lot to Yasmin.
Can't go out into the quad. Admin building it is. Books. What are these guys doing?
A crush on Lucas? Really? Things can't be that bad, can they?
Brutal.
Okay, Isabel, you were absolutely right. As always. What was I right about? As it happens, a number of folks.
I didn't realize I needed cryptid erotica until just now.
Oh my god. Cryptid erotica. Not the monster fuckers.
Just, I think it's a waste is all.
Keep up my shenanigans and they'll have to add Max Caulfield to the list.
I definitely am not going to ask him. He ruined me.
Looks like they're pulling Gwen's books from the library. This is such bullshit.
It's kind of fucked up, but I guess she is she's under some investigation, Max. I feel like you're not really taking that into account. Like, it makes sense that they're pulling her book when she's under investigation for supplying drugs.
It's that security guy who's been lurking all over campus. Is he looking at classes?
I was gonna say, is he sus or why is he looking at classes? He wants to learn?
Talk to you about Abraxas and who should be leading it.
He just wants to learn?
Diamond wants to lead Abraxas. I bet she's got some good secrets.
And I'm just gonna read them in front of her.
Diamond was working on a documentary about Moses. I wonder why she never went through with it. That was not dirt on Vin. I'm sorry, Diamond. I didn't think this is what I'd find.
Oh, she has feelings for Moses. Oh, that's wild. I mean, we kind of got that vibe, didn't we? Hot dog man.
Oh no! Somebody abandoned their boy.
Not their boy. Bro, I'll have him. I'll take him. Hot dog man's the best.
Don't mind us, Max. We were just finishing up.
Vin, Abraxas needs new blood.
You mean you need another line on your resume?
Hold up. Can we talk? I just want to ask you about Maya.
This is Deadworld, Vin.
Please. I can't handle the both of you. Trying to exploit my weak spots.
Did I just witness a failed crown snatching?
You gotta seize the opportunities when you can. And hey, it almost worked. Speaking of which, what's the deal with Maya? Isn't she the undergrad who died a while ago?
That's her? Why, do you know anything?
Just that Vin looks like he bit into a lemon anytime someone says her name.
So Maya makes Vin uncomfortable, huh? Let's find out why.
There's gonna be a debate at the beginning of next semester. A special little pissing match for Vin and me. Vin usually runs for Abraxas president unopposed. But if I had the right piece of dirt, I bet I could make him step down.
If I give her something juicy and then go to the other timeline, maybe I can listen in on Diamond confronting Vin?
I don't know what's... Vin said Maya had mental health problems. Vin's covering something for Yasmin. I don't know what the best... Because I think covering something for Yasmin feels more incriminating of him, because if you point that out, then he'll be like, what? How do you know that? What's like... Whereas Vin said Maya had mental health problems. That was a statement he put out. So it's like, everyone knows he said that, but also it mentions Maya, so is that...
Vin gave a public statement about Maya, and I think Yasmin had something to do with it.
Like Yasmin asked him to give the statement?
That's the vibe I got. Do with it what you will.
I don't get it. Were Maya and Vin friends or something?
I'm not sure, but they definitely knew each other.
And Vin gave a statement about her death. What a pompous little piece of shit.
It's a bit harsh. Go forth and conquer. Don't go too hard on him. I do feel somewhat bad for him.
Just try not to go too hard on him, okay? He's not in the greatest place.
Relax. I'm not Loretta.
Because he's like, yeah, he's drinking and he's like...
Do me a favor? Wait until I get out of here to bring this up with him.
You got it. I won't jeopardize your getaway.
If I'm going to listen in on this conversation, I need to cross to the other side.
Sorry, I overslept.
Wait, this is here.
Keep up my shenanigans and
worlds.
I'll have to add Max Caulfield to the list.
New message from unknown number. Hello.
Oh no! Somebody abandoned their boy.
Oh no! Somebody abandoned their boy.
He graduated, sure.
How nice of you to
But
finally
being
return my
president
phone
by
call,
his assistant
Desmond.
guarantees him oversight over everything Abraxas does.
I don't blame Vin for wanting to ditch Caledon and get a fresh start.
This is CB.
How's the...
Looking for gigs out on the West Coast, huh? Break a leg, Vin.
He's gonna act?
Vin likes hedgehogs, huh? I can see the resemblance. Spiky outside, soft underbelly.
How do you know what his underbelly's like,
Say cheese, little guy.
Maxine? Prickly exterior yet secretly vulnerable. Are you trying to tell us something, Vin?
I don't like the looks of this guy. Too grim reapy.
Grim Reapy.
Changing Yasmin's schedule must have been agonizing. For both her and Vin.
Yeah. Ooh, Polaroid.
The hedgehog,
Oh no, he's in a
distant
cup.
relative of the shrew, enjoys its rest after a full day's work for the kahuna.
Just don't break it.
I could just get you a new one.
I go to bed shortly, got my doctor's
Cost
appointment
me like
tomorrow. Is it
$2.
early? Is it in the
I
morning?
want a new one. I want the one you gave me.
Sophie bought him that hedgehog? That's sweet. How the hell do I get him to talk? Hey, Vin.
Now that is the face of someone who just overheard the little discussion Diamond and I were having.
Yeah, afraid so. I take it things are dicey inside of Brexis?
Yeah, well, things are dicey outside of it too. The uniformity is comforting.
And yet, no little airplane bottles in sight.
Kahuna caught on to the airplane bottle gambit, so now I have to drown my sorrows at the turtle after work. Join me?
Yeah, fair. You want to be well rested. Oh, so because of when it is, you're going. You're starting work earlier. That makes sense.
My schedule's a little, crazy today, but I do have sorrows I'd like to drown. Violently.
Don't we all?
Okay, I gotta go to the other world and do the pulse thingy.
That's my cue to get out of here.
Diamond, are you doing the thing?
I've gotta hear what Vin says to Diamond when he thinks I'm not listening.
Where are they gonna have that conversation though? Over here? Or maybe I need to talk to him in this world first. And then he's gonna give me nothing, and then...
I didn't want to bring this up before, but I know about the statement you made. About Maya. Yasmin asked you to give that statement, didn't you?
An extremely fucked up thing to bring up.
Nobody expects the head of Abraxas to be Mother Teresa, but they shouldn't be covering up details about someone's death.
Alright, fine. You wanna know what happened? After he died, Yasmin told me that if I stated on the record that Maya was troubled, I'd give you a job as her assistant.
Oh shit.
You had to say about Maya.
Diamond, maybe because we were fucking friends? I met in one of Colmenaro's fiction classes and it clicked.
You said that shit about her?
Shut up. You wanted a performance and now you're making it. I grew up without anybody, okay? Most kids at town.
Good night, my Becky. I loved you, and I missed you. Sleep well, sweet dreams.
Okay, I'm not gonna make it as an actor. So yes, Yasmin promised me a I cared about Maya. And it was a horrible thing to do, and I've regretted it ever since.
I don't have to bring that up in the debate.
There's not gonna be a debate. I'm dropping out of the race.
Oh shit.
Have you be the head of a Abraxas? Like that?
It doesn't feel very good in the end, does it?
Vin met Maya in Lucas's class. And he also knows something about the cow skull through Sophie's windshield, which conveniently made Lucas look guilty. If I can pressure the other Vin, maybe he'll tell me what the hell is going on here.
Alright, let's do it. Can I speak to him? Hello? There we go.
Bad time?
It's fine. I'm just playing calendar Tetris. Gwen's hearing threw off the boss's schedule. Anyway, what can I do for you, Max?
Yasmin gave you this job as a favor, didn't she? For talking to a reporter who was writing about Maya's death?
Didn't your parents ever teach you to not bring up people's dead friends for no reason?
There is a reason. I promise.
No tact, though.
Please,
Max.
enlighten me.
Trying to help myself. Trying to help someone.
It might not make a lot of sense, but I'm trying to help someone. And that means learning about Maya.
Maya's been dead for years now. She can't help you or anyone else.
Just go with me for a second, okay?
All right.
You said in your statement that Maya was troubled. But that wasn't true, was it? Vin, what really happened?
Ask Lucas Colmenero. It all started in his class. He has Maya's blood on his hands.
Oh shit.
You're not saying Lucas
Killed her? Not literally, but... The man deserves every misfortune that befalls him.
Like, for example, if Sophie suspected him of tossing a cow skull through her windshield?
No more free secrets. I have a reputation to protect.
I guess I could reveal one of the other secrets I know.
Gwen was framed. Lucas filed a restraining order against Safi. You do owe me a favor, actually. Although is that Dead World one that owes me a favor? I think it is.
You and Safi had a thing, didn't you?
One, information I already know isn't exactly thrilling. Two, I'm dying to know how you figured that one out. Because I'm confident it wasn't Safi.
I saw a photo on your phone.
Remind me not to underestimate you.
Alright. So was the cow skull you, or not?
Yes.
I figured as much. You were trying to frame Lucas.
So, why?
I mean, you've seen a pissed off Safi before. She's like a force of nature. When I heard her book got squashed, I seized an opportunity to aim her at a deserving target.
So you were, what, protecting Gwen?
That's as much as you get. And now I really do have to get back to work.
Yeah, so I couldn't say you owe me a favor because I think it was the other Vin.
Whatever the real reason is for you digging up old history, be respectful to Maya. She suffered enough while she was alive.
Okay. That makes sense. That's interesting, though. Yeah, I didn't know what to use against him. I didn't want to tell him about the restraining order if I wasn't going to tell Safi about
My
it.
door's always open.
Or,
Come on in. I want to show you something.
Or about Gwen. Gwen was framed wouldn't make sense anyway, because I think he, you know, obviously somewhat believes in Gwen anyway. But also, there was, brain, work with me here. There was, you know, the footage we've got, like, it doesn't prove she was framed. It just is her, so it's like...
Ah, are you familiar with Araucaria forests? They're all over southern Chile.
I'm not. They look beautiful.
Are you Chilean?
Well,
Chilean?
next time the wanderlust hits you.
I don't recognize the name.
Oh, that. A fan sent it to me. He's quite famous, actually. Do you follow much football?
Not really.
Not really. So any name you give me probably won't mean anything. But I do. So if it's a real person, I might know.
Aw, cute.
Little snowman.
My son gave that to me a few years ago. I just dug it out of storage.
Okay. Stained rug.
Looks like someone had a party foul.
What? Oh, it's just coffee. I'm a little preoccupied.
Okay, you need me to talk to you? Becky was right when she said she was sus. Amanda was on campus today and it was weird. Amanda said she came to Caldon for coffee and seemed weirdly dodgy when I asked questions about it. Lucas has an alibi, it wasn't him. We know who it was now, we know it was Vin. Do we have a thing on Maya? No, it doesn't look like it.
Wasn't me, but man, I wish it could have been.
Whoever it was that tipped me in THC gummies last night, are you single? Hot? I feel like we've got a good thing going here. It says Lucas's office, but I don't see nothing, unless we can time shift in here. I get the sense we're going to. At some point, because I don't see a picture anywhere.
What did you want to show me?
Take a look at that.
Take a look at what? Oh, the restraining order.
Looks like Lucas has been having some late nights. A pen's so fancy I'd be nervous to write with it. This is actually a really cool shot. I hope Robbie's doing okay.
I mean, it seems like, you know, because of the restraining order, things seem to be maybe a bit better. I don't know. Email.
A movie? Holy shit. Now I don't have to read the rest of the book.
Oh shit. You're getting a movie?
Holy shit. He actually did it.
Oh,
did I make the right choice?
They granted it.
Should I have told Safi about this?
They granted his restraining order? Wait, but then, like, how can they work in the same place?
It's a temporary one. I bought myself 2 weeks to find some solid evidence. I know you may not be thrilled. Safi's your friend. But it's giving me a lot of peace of mind, so thank you.
Don't thank me, really.
You don't have to thank me. It was none of my business. Shouldn't have been looking through your stuff in the first place.
I don't disagree. But No harm done. But I'm sure that's not why you came to my office. How can I help you, Max?
How is... I'm going to bring up the book expo because he
Why
invited
aren't
me.
you at that Burlington book event?
The book expo? I pulled out. Didn't seem important, what with everything happening to Robbie and all this.
How is Robbie?
How's Robbie doing?
Still angry with me, but we're making progress. I canceled a few things to go to his taekwondo match. I think it made him happy.
And I just saw the movie deal thing on your desk.
I don't mean to pry, but I couldn't help seeing that email from your agent.
Oh, no worries. It's an incredible feeling. Getting chosen for the big screen. About time, right? Just don't tell people yet. Okay, Max? These sorts of things, they have to be announced properly. I'm thinking at Krampus.
Krampus?
And you're getting
Probably.
the roast.
I have a call with my agent
Krampus.
later. I'll get the details then.
So people can roast you and then you can be like, actually, I'm making a movie, so fuck you all.
I was wondering, what can you tell me about Maya Okada?
I was dancing around it. You ask him everything else.
Why do you ask?
Slip in the what I actually want to know. You must know why. I'm just curious. I'm just curious.
I don't really know much about her, but I heard she was your student. I'm just curious is all.
What happened to Maya was a tragedy. A tragedy I really don't like to talk about.
Ah, shit.
So I'm afraid you'll have to whet your curiosity somewhere else. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a phone call to take with my agent, so if you could see yourself out.
Okay.
Sure.
Very much the cold shoulder after bringing that up when he was very happy to talk about it before. Do I need to leave? It says find information in Dead World Lucas's office, so do I need to leave the time shift? It looks like it. Sorry,
Well,
dude.
that was a bust. Won't be able to snoop around in here either.
Unless... Timeline switch. Because he is at the Burlington Book Expo in this. No, he's not. Maybe? I don't even know. The timelines are so confusing. Okay, I mean... He doesn't lock the door, apparently.
All right, let's see what I can find about Maya.
Family
That's
photo.
probably his ex-wife. They look really happy here.
Oh, so he went to his taekwondo thing in this world too. Hold up.
What
Okay.
a strange place to find a key. Must be significant. Seems like at least one student remembers Lucas fondly.
Nice.
World's okayest dad. Might be the first time Lucas didn't oversell himself.
World's okayest dad. That's quite a depressing mark, really.
Poor devil. Banished to the hell from whence he came.
His little devil standy. It wasn't a devil in the other world, was it?
Do you have something for me, Mr. Filing Cabinet?
That's locked.
Don't think I've ever seen this sort of tree in the wild.
This is locked.
This cabinet has a lock, and it's big enough to hold a few secrets. There's a little lock on that drawer. I didn't know typewriters could have drawers.
Okay.
Pretentious, shiny, and probably hasn't typed a word in years. Kind of like Lucas.
Damn. Cold. I just double expose every photo because the game's called double exposure, you guys. You have to play around with it a bit. Okay. Uh-oh.
How'd they get in here? Jesus, some of these items are priceless. I've got a lot on my plate. I don't need this right now. Where the hell's Yasmin? Where's security?
First Gwen's slashed tires, now Lucas's office? What's going on in this timeline? Guess normal drip just doesn't cut it for Professor Colmenero.
Where would he have the stuff? His desk drawer?
Surely there's something good in here.
Like you would think, right? But it's not locked.
Looks like a fun read. I didn't know Lucas did fun.
Okay. Not there. Which makes sense, actually. I feel like it's not going to be somewhere, you know, obvious. I think it's going to be in the typewriter, what we're looking for.
These folders are all from this year. I doubt I'll find anything about Maya.
Okay, bottom drawer.
That's a lot of junk. But maybe what I need is somewhere in there.
Potentially. You just get out a random folder, or...
Maybe he reads it for the articles. Whoa, why were Lucas and Maya meeting so much?
Oh,
This
shit.
can't be a repeat of what happened at my high school.
I hope
Time
not.
was far too many.
God, I hope not.
Yasmin did one of these?
They roasted Yasmin.
M.O. That could definitely be Maya Okada.
Can't believe the Lucas Colmenero wants to be my mentor. Going to bring in what I have so far tomorrow. I'm a little stuck on where to go next, so maybe you can help me brainstorm. Excited to see what you think. Oh shit. Does sound like they were quite
I
close.
didn't realize just how much Lucas's book has resonated with people. Of course, Lucas is the type of asshole that makes you buy his own book for class.
It's kind of an asshole move.
Well, this at least confirms Maya took his class.
And Safi and Finn. Okay. I thought we got some info there. I wasn't expecting that much. Because, yeah, it's not one of the locked drawers. I was also curious as to whether, if we do the little thing, can we hear what he's saying to his agent? No. Interesting. Interesting. This is locked. This is locked and this is locked. But this key isn't going to open every drawer.
Doesn't fit.
No. I mean, shit. Be good if it did, just so that we... Because there could be anything in these ones. But I think this is for the...
Nope.
Yeah, this is for the typewriter. Little golden key. And it's, like she was like, it's important because it was on his family pictures and stuff as well. Imagine he came back and I was just here. Oh shit. This is Maya's
That's not what I was expecting.
manuscript.
Wait, 1,000,000 miles beneath my feet? I know this. Maya wrote this.
Something less pointed, more metaphor. It's like Danny's little corrections. This notion of displacement would translate no matter the country.
Come on, there's gotta be a copy in here. Maybe 10 of them. Holy shit. It's the same.
Wait, he stole her work? Wait.
Vin was right. Lucas does have blood on his hands.
And no wonder Lucas would feel that way.
This
I mean,
is
Vin would
what
feel
I've
that
been
way.
missing this entire time.
No wonder Vin would feel that way when, you know, obviously they were friends and he cared about her. And she's dead. And then the guy comes out and publishes his book and it's her work? Can you imagine? Not the clearest photo, like, of his book.
I have to talk to Safi.
But you'd think everyone else, like Safi and stuff, would have noticed as well that he'd done that. Not just Vin.
Safi, hey.
Stay strong, Habibti. You know where to find me.
What's going on? She know about the book.
Something.
Oh, I told her.
Oh.
I told her.
You want
about
to talk
the
to me now? I've got nothing to say to you.
I told her about the book.
What? Did you spread my business to someone else? Dig up a couple more clues?
Shit. She knows I've been asking questions.
I mean, I should have mentioned
I'm
it.
not sure who you've been talking to
her mom.
but I have a good reason.
Oh, you have a good reason. Well, in that case, what's your good reason, Max?
You're dead in another timeline. Can you imagine trying to explain that shit?
I'm worried about you. I think there might be someone that means you harm.
Yeah. Me too.
She thinks it's me.
I don't have the energy for this. I think you should leave me alone for a while. Maybe a long while.
Awkward. I mean, I know I told your mum something I probably shouldn't have, but also, like, that doesn't constitute meaning you harm. That's worrying about you, you know? I might have done the wrong thing as far as you're concerned, and maybe as far as anyone's concerned, but that doesn't mean I mean you harm. Just maybe a misguided friend trying to help, you know? Or a friend's misguided attempt at trying to help. Amanda. Amanda, will you just love me? Oh, when? I need some love right now.
I spent so many nights like this when I was on the road.
Depressed?
Diners, bars, hotels. I liked being alone then.
Not now.
At least, I think I did. Joyce still treats me like her second daughter. Even after everything. Sometimes it feels like she pins the hope she had for Chloe on me. The least I could do is make her proud.
Damn.
I can't just sit here feeling sorry for myself. I need some company.
I need some company.
I could ask Amanda to help me drown my sorrows. Or Vin said he'd be here too. In the dead world, Turtle, that is.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do anything.
Well, leave the bar in the living world. In high school, I knew a punk chick with the worst fashion sense, or so I thought. But now if I could photograph anyone in the world, I'd photograph her. Maybe you could reach out to her? I wish I could, but she died years ago. Yeah. Chloe. You haven't got anything to say about that, Max? I'm surprised. Also, the fact that they have no record of that detective is really weird. December 7th. There are a lot of creeps in the world, and Lucas Carmenero was one of them. He acts like he's dignified, but he's a user. Jefferson was all charm too until he wasn't. No matter how kind he acts, what he did was an abuse of power, and Maya's dead because of it. Who knows what Lucas is capable of? I feel sorry for Robbie to have such an asshole for a dad. I feel sorry for Safi too. So many people failed her, including me. Is it a restraining order thing? But he doesn't have evidence, so it's like, you know, he can't do anything. So I could just leave.
Alcohol isn't
In theory.
I don't need a lecture.
Polaroid.
You know, I'll admit, I don't really see too many live performances.
We're going to correct that immediately. If you want to get to know me, music is a surefire way to do that.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll bring a notebook. Take notes.
Excellent. Write this down. Does comedy, enjoys live music, super cute. That last one's important.
I feel like you've done this before. What's in the Max journal?
Hot's definitely there. And mysterious. Hoping you can help me fill it out a little more.
I thought we were about to hear a whole performance for a second there.
Alternate Max looks like she's having a blast. Wanna swap places?
Sit.
Are you the one who's unlucky? Or is it just everyone who ever meets you?
You stay the fuck away from me. I think you should leave me alone for a while. Maybe a long while.
So This Is Lonely by Tessa Rose Jackson.
What Lucas did to Maya was deplorable. I can only imagine how painful that was for Safi. And I poked at that pain like a kid with a stick.
But we didn't know. That's the thing too.
Maybe I should have told her the truth. I think I'd kill you. Sorry, I'm trying to fix it. Oh, fuck. I thought things would be different here. I hope Safi doesn't hate me for too long.
Yeah, but to be fair, things only aren't different here because you're using here to try and figure out the other world. If you just carried on here like nothing was wrong, you wouldn't be in this position. But it would mean either giving up on figuring things out in the other world.
Looks like nobody's
Or-
having a great night.
Yeah, we're just committing to the dead world and being like,
Hey, Max.
Oh, fuck. That's about the level of greeting I'm expecting at this point. Thank you. You okay?
Everything's fine.
She fell in love with the wrong person.
Reggie, what happened to the bro code?
Max is a bro.
Max isn't bro.
You ever have a thing for the wrong person?
Who hasn't?
Show me someone who hasn't, and I'll show you a liar. Or however that saying goes.
That's deep, Max.
I didn't think I wanted anybody before. Reggie says I should move on, and he's right. I haven't felt this way about anyone, ever.
It's
I
Moses.
don't know if I will again.
And he's the best, and he deserves it. Maybe that's okay. Give it time.
Give yourself some time. Life has a way of surprising us.
Really hope you're right.
Okay, good talk. Alright, Gwen's in here.
All dressed up for Krampus. I was so excited to go. I doubt I will.
I feel like Gwen's gonna be really hard to talk to. She might yell at me. I'm scared. I'm afraid.
good business tonight, or the dishwasher is broken.
Maybe. Okay. Can't go out there today.
Can't be a bar.
Why not?
Are you guys playing D&D?
Last time we had...
Must be game night.
Can I take a picture?
That doesn't make any sense.
Sorry, but that's not fair, and that's not how D&D should be played. That you have a bard, so someone else is in the party is not allowed to be a bard. I know unbalanced parties can be a thing, but like that's part of the fun. DM should work around that. Make it fun.
I love watching her work. Oh shit, that's weird. Do not say that out loud, Max.
That is kind of weird, Max.
Really, sport? Working hard or hardly working?
Sport? You cosplaying as a boomer dad today?
Hey, you said it first.
I doubt it. Old sport is more my style anyway.
Yeah, that was the other timeline, Max.
Finals week, innit?
In it.
Everyone that's come in here lately has that same frazzled look. A drink to ease your troubles.
A drink to ease your troubles.
Are we
A shot of
wanting
what?
a gasoline on fire flavor experience? Or a sickly sweet, rated grandma's liquor cabinet kind of taste?
Gasoline on fire, grandma's liquor. I think Max would choose grandma's liquor. And maybe I would too, to be honest. Sickly sweet versus gasoline on fire just sounds horrible.
You know me. If it's not cloyingly sweet, I can't drink it.
Have you ever tried Amaro? It's this sweet liqueur. It tastes like a whole herb garden went on a week-long bender.
Great. Now I'm depressed and scared.
Let's do it. Didn't hesitate. I rate it.
How are we feeling now?
Like I keep thinking I've hit rock bottom, but then I realize I'm still falling.
You are such a disaster.
Yeah.
Oh God, I certainly have a type.
I like Amanda.
You need more than a drink. Let's hang.
You wanna get in trouble?
Don't you have a bar to tend?
We don't need to leave the turtle to have fun. Remember that date we were gonna go on?
I do?
What do you say we have that date now?
But how?
What are we gonna do? Kidnap the members of Revenge Horse and force them to play here?
As if. Revenge Horse only plays house shows. We might not be able to go to a show for real, but we can always pretend.
Headphones.
I guess.
Bitch, shut your dumb eyes. We pull up to my buddy Eddie's house. We call it the Rat Hole. Best house shows in Lakeport.
Oh, this is
Revenge Horse
giving
goes on at 11. but
The
at
Last
Rat
of Us
Hole, that's
DLC.
midnight. The place is
The
packed.
fighting game.
We can smell Granite Joe
And The Last of Us
smoking
2,
blunt
actually, with
out
the space
back.
stuff.
And Eddie waves to us from a table full of scary merch.
Hold up. Why is the merch scary?
We approach the merch table. It's covered in stickers and pins, and they're all of this horse that looks like it was, quite frankly, drawn by a toddler, and yet it's powerful. No matter where you stand, it stares into your soul.
Sick as hell. I buy a sticker.
I feel like you're more of a pin
You
guy,
now
honestly.
have one sticker.
Hey, do I hear the band doing a sound check downstairs?
Ahead of schedule? Let's check it out. Careful, the stairs are steep. Revenge Horse opens with my favorite song. Fuck, marry, kill.
No, that's nuts. So they're a real
The mosh
band?
pit opens in the smoky dark in front of the stage.
I mean, I feel like if you're going to it, and you're getting in there.
Let's thrash,
Okay, let's pretend you said something normal to basically that. We throw ourselves into the crowd. No!
Imagine how weird this looks.
Probably immediately get a black eye.
Oh, then I fight us a way back to the bar and get you an ice pack.
I'll only need one eye to see the show anyway. Hey, the singer. Is she a stage diver?
I mean, in so much as you can call a thrifted area rug a stage, sure. She sets her guitar down and takes a running leap towards the crowd.
I catch her.
I run over to the spot where she would land.
Wait, don't you have an ice pack in one hand?
Oh. Oops. Yes, I do.
Oop.
Shit. I hope you're prepared for what happens next.
It was either that or nobody
Tell me
catches her.
the singer. But she...
Stone cold dead on the floor.
Dead?
But don't worry, this is how she would have wanted to go out. Before we leave, we each receive an invitation to her Viking funeral.
That was the wildest show I have ever seen. Or, like, talked about.
Told you it'd be worth it. And you're walking away with, let's see, one terrifying horse sticker, some bruises from moshing, and an invitation to a Viking funeral.
Perfect.
If that was just a dry run, imagine what the real Revenge Horse show's gonna be like. It's been a buck wild day. But that made me feel like, I don't know, maybe tomorrow my existence won't make things worse for everyone around me.
You keep saying that about your day. What happened?
A lot of things happened, Amanda. Where do I start?
Why are you so nice to me?
Shit. Doing it again. The therapist says I latch onto people too quickly. But what am I supposed to do when I gel with someone? Act like a bitch?
Works for some people. Please don't. That would be hard.
Bitchy women are a huge turn on, so.
Oh? Good to know. Because I can be vicious.
I like how Max said that, but with no conviction, and then she looked scared.
I have a thing for emotionally unavailable women.
You're not saying I'm...
You're literally in my bar talking about yourself like you're a Category 5 hurricane.
Kiss, 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 kiss. Do we get the choice? Or are you just gonna do it?
Sorry, Did I do something wrong?
No. No. I really, really want to kiss you. It's just that like I said, I tend to go for women who don't feel the same way about me. And I need to know I'm not just projecting. So, you kiss me first.
Ooh. Kiss, 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 kiss. Why would we pull away? Come on.
For a good dare. But I'm also very polite. So, you go first.
Ooh.
Are you trying to break me?
Is it working?
Max Caulfield, you are the worst.
Kiss, 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 kiss.
Fuck.
Yeah, let's go. This is the living world as well, so obviously this isn't where, like, she's still emotionally unavailable, but it's not the same as, like, in the other world where she was like, we'll just be friends because you've been through some shit. Like, your friend died.
When do you get off?
About an hour.
When do you get off? Oh, whenever you're
Before we do
available.
anything else, maybe
To
we
give me
should
a hand.
sleep on it.
In my bed?
As much as I'd like that, I'd like to be able to tell my therapist I made good choices this week.
Good luck with that.
Very smart woman. Goddamn.
To be continued. Okay? For now, I have to get back to it.
I'm just imagining the students waiting at the bar for food and drink, and they're like the bar ladies over there snogging a girl. That was good though. That was nice. Something nice happened for you, Max. You'll love to see it. I'm gonna go to the dead world and speak to Vin. The reason I'm avoiding Gwen is because I feel like Gwen's gonna. We're gonna have a fight.
I'm right.
That's how I feel like that's gonna. Not because I want to fight, but just because Gwen probably wants to fight. She's not the biggest fan of me at the moment. Hey Reggie. So yeah, I feel like I should talk to Vin in this world before that. Also, it said leave the bar in the living world, but it didn't say in the dead world, so I'm assuming we're moving out of this area, this scene, in the living world, so it makes sense to finish
Reggie
off
looks
there. I
better
guess.
than the last time I saw him, but he doesn't look good exactly.
How you doing, man?
Hey, Reggie. Feeling okay?
I don't feel like I'm about to fall off the face of the earth. So.
That good?
No, I'm not doing good, Max. I wasn't doing good before I saw me. Now I'm worse.
But you're not crazy.
I think something like that would rattle anyone.
It's not the only thing, though. When I was a freshman, I thought moving here across the country would fix everything that was broken inside of me.
Not
Everyone
that
here just
simple.
thinks I'm a fuck up. And maybe they're right.
Everyone's a fuck up. You're not a fuck up. Okay. I mean, everyone's a fuck up is being like, hey, nobody's perfect, but also admitting he's a fuck up. So I don't. You're not a fuck up.
Reggie, you're funny, genuine, clumsy. But I've seen your photos. You're not a fuck up.
At least there's one thing I'm good at. Thanks, Max.
Anytime.
I mean, I feel like that went well. I kind of would like to know what the other option was, but you don't get that choice. If this was, you know, Life is Strange Season 1, I'd just rewind. Do it all over again, you know? Is there any more collectibles now? Let me have a little look around. What are you guys up to? Playing a game?
Was it really a good idea to cancel this?
Oh no.
Now everybody just gets to sit at home with their feelings.
Oh yeah, because this is Deadworld. I was like, why have they cancelled it? We were just looking at it, but that was the Living World. That's already confusing, and I feel like that's deliberate.
Was it really a good idea
But
to
like,
cancel this?
it's meant to be
Now
confusing.
everybody just
Because even in like the speech options, there's loads of those like things of like, oh, you can bring something up, and it's like, we didn't talk about that. And so far I've avoided it really well. But then there's a story-related one where you weren't in control and Max just said it, where she called Amanda sport or whatever, and it was like, she was like, I've never said that or whatever, and it's like, oh, there's going to be like a confusion, an overlap.
on this side.
One of the only people keeping him afloat since Safi passed.
Still don't feel shitty enough to drink beer.
Amanda?
This Amanda has been taking care of me for days. I should give her a break.
I mean, you can still speak to her.
It's embarrassing.
Hey, yourself.
I'm a scientist.
How are
I
we
have a
feeling?
reputation to uphold.
Oh,
I'm doing my best.
I'm upright.
Do I make any money as a grad student?
Take it easy, okay?
Do I have any job prospects? No.
See, in this timeline, she's like a
Time I
bestie.
walk into my lab.
She's being a real homie.
There's Vin. Exactly where he said he'd be.
Come here often?
Oh, you're here.
You invited me.
I guess I did. That feels about 40 years ago.
So how you doing?
Help yourself.
I will. I feel like it'd be nice to, yeah, if we can bond with him a bit, because I don't like him that much, although I feel some sympathy for him with some of the stuff with Maya and such, and
Everybody
Safi.
hates me. I'm annoying.
I'm bothering everyone. My colleagues, Moses, Safi.
Safi? She's dead in this world.
Safi.
Yeah. See, that's what I mean. She's like tripping over stuff, and I feel like that's going to be a thing in these next few episodes, like
obsessed
her
with you.
mixing up her timelines.
She would talk about you all the time. I was always jealous. I mean,
Don't hurt yourself. I know about you and Safi.
oh. Well, I should have told you.
It's okay, I just snooped on your phone. Yeah, you should have. I mean, it's fine. It's not my business.
There's been a lot going on. And it's not like we're besties or anything.
I wasn't her boyfriend or anything. And it ended a while ago, but I guess I had this idea that we'd make up. Eventually. Any other deep, dark secrets you've disinterred from my past?
Well...
I don't know what happened.
Oh, she's actually saying it. I didn't think she was going to say it.
Christ, Max! I was joking.
Right, that's what
And I know
Figured.
what you did after she died.
His hand looked huge then. Did you see that?
I was young, I was an asshole, and I didn't want to end up working at my parents' liquor store until they shriveled up and died. Does the past version of you ever feel like, I don't know, an alien? Like, the shit that person cared about is so worthless. You can't even remember being them?
I don't know how old they're supposed to be here. Because, like, they're clearly like young adults, right? And they're like they're working. These are their jobs. But they don't seem old enough to be like, they feel like teens. So I feel like they're probably like, what was she, like 16? Actually, she was probably more like 17, 18 at the end of, maybe the end of the first game. So maybe early 20s. Maybe. I get it.
That sounds like a shitty spot to be in. Especially right out of undergrad.
Right? Here I was with the chance to be salaried, health insured, even fucking 401k'd. All I had to do was talk shit.
Like, he's already beaten himself up about it. I don't need to pile on. I'm trying to cheer him up, I guess.
Sorry to bring down the vibes. I need to be more drunk.
See, you made yourself right at home.
I blame Vin.
I guess they don't really know each other, or not that well, because they sort of, that was like a greeting.
You hitting that?
What? No. I mean,
It's like, I
we were
would.
talking, and then Sophie happened, and I guess Amanda didn't feel like I could hack it.
Oh. That's kind of whack.
It is.
She's probably right.
She is probably right, but it also is kind of, it doesn't mean it doesn't suck.
But a little too principled for me, even discounting her utter lack of interest in my gender.
Hey, principals can be hot.
I'm serious. I will write you an essay. Passion is very sexy.
No, you're right. Passion is sexy. Like your buddy. The big guy with the telescopes.
Do you fancy Moses?
Moses?
Once, I asked him how his day was going, and he explained to me the double slit experiment. It was.
I mean, that
weirdly
does sound
hot.
weirdly hot, the double slit experiment.
Oh my god.
What, you're saying you wouldn't?
He's my friend.
And this would be extremely friendly. Moses, smash or pass?
Pass, because he's just a bestie.
He's a friend. It'd be too weird.
More for me. I'll say this for Caledon. It's got a high ratio of fuckable faculty. Dr.
So Vin's
Hunter, for
bi.
instance. Interested?
Smash.
Let's just say I was a little disappointed when I found out she had a wife.
You never know. Her wife could be down too.
Wild. Vin, you're wild.
Professor Colmenero.
No.
He sucks.
He sucks.
Does he now?
You suck.
Also, you hate him.
I'm just trying to think of people we both know. Lucas, smash or pass?
Pass.
Pass. He's a dick.
And yet, I've put up with worse for less. Hold up. This is smash or pass? Not have a healthy, long-term relationship and 2.5 kids or pass. I'm not asking if you want to marry them, just...
I get that.
Just...
Is that hand movement?
Exactly.
I still stand by who I've said so
my
far.
turn. Yasmin.
Now that's just unfair.
Why?
Because then I'd have to admit just how hot I am.
But also, I feel like that's weird because he smashed her daughter. So I feel like that's really.
I would not have pegged you for the type.
Oh, yeah. What would you peg me for?
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I couldn't just let it lie there.
He wants to be pegged by Max.
Fine. My turn again.
You asked like 3.
We both know.
No.
Reggie.
My students are off limits.
Yeah, he's my student.
Well, as I am 1 at Caledon and 2 not one of your students, which appear to be your 2 standards.
Come on.
So, what about me, Miss Caulfield? Where do I fall on the binary?
I mean, I feel bad to have to say pass right to your face like this, but the fact that I can kiss him right after kissing Amanda in the other timeline is crazy. And although it's okay in the sense that they're in 2 different timelines, it's not okay in the sense that Max is still the same Max. I don't. Yeah, we're passing. I like the bonding with Vin, but I'm not trying to smash Vin.
Don't take this the wrong way, but
No worries. No hard feelings. That's the smash or pass rule.
yeah.
Yep.
Well, it's been fun. I needed this, so. Thank you.
Night, Max.
Good night, Vin. I better cross by
He's not too
in case
disappointed.
Sophie is cooled off and is trying to reach me.
But I mean, he
Nothing
was
from
drinking.
Sophie. I don't know what I was hoping for.
Maybe I should just head home for the night.
I mean, probably. New message from Vin. Hold on. Yo, Max, we're cool, right? I mean, oh wait, is this the? Yeah, I mean, I know we are, but like, we are, right? Oh sure, Vin, we're downright frosty. Right, that's what I thought. And you won't tell anyone about me and Safi, yeah? Not that I mind, it's just, you know, other people might mind. It's under lock and key for Safi's sake. Cool, right. Thanks, Max. And this is in Living World. I have to remind myself. And this is in the Living World. And we're all caught up there. Okay, I feel like we should try and speak to Gwen, but I feel like because it's not an objective, she's just going to tell us to piss off.
I should tell her about that weird security footage.
Hey, Gwen.
Oh, Jesus Christ, here we go.
She hates me.
Sorry to bother you, but I really think you should take a look at the footage. It's weird. Like, game-changingly weird. I think you should fight this.
Which is why I took it to have a look at it. Rather than you destroy it.
Anything else?
Oh, that's all. I hope.
Well, now I'm really glad I talked to her.
Take care.
At least I've given her the tools to fight it now, though. That's good. I feel good about that.
Just talk to me, Safi. Tell me what's happening.
Ooh. Beefy. And Ben posted something? Yeah, that was weird. Said about derelict bowling alleys. Picking up ingredients for sangria makes me think about a friend who used to get wasted and try to get us to break into abandoned buildings, which sounds very much like Max. And wherever you are, I hope there's plenty of derelict bowling alleys. We did that. LMAO, who is this? You don't know her? Interesting. I got some really weird photos on Max's page, honestly. That's good. I didn't want him to pose, I wanted it to be natural. but she wouldn't not pose, and that pose was the funniest. So I was like, yeah, let's do that. I do like some of the photos we've taken. Since we've been doing the double exposure, I've got some not great ones. That's all right. That's not. But I feel like I'm getting a bit better at the double exposure ones. Like I'm liking them more. I don't know about better in terms of any kind of rating, but a nice girl who runs a bar. Is that for romancing Amanda? I would assume so. Oh shit, someone's broken into my house. Which world are we in? We're in Living World. Yeah, how have you only just noticed? We're in Living World, so who would have broken into my house? Who?
We now return to your regularly scheduled fuckery.
See, like actually though.
Oh, God. This is bad.
They went through everything. I mean, what did we have in here that's... I mean, obviously, no one wants their home ransacked, but... Do we have anything, like, incriminating? Back door is open. This is the kitchen door, side door. Maybe shut the door, Max? What the fuck?
Whoever was here really messed this place up. What were they looking for?
They literally took my painting off the wall. I mean, what the fuck?
Looks like whoever was here is gone now. Thank God. There goes my security deposit.
We can't pick it up? I thought we were gonna, like, tidy, but I guess not. We're just looking around. The memories box.
No. All my Arcadia Bay stuff. What the hell do they want with this?
To be honest, it sounds a bit like something the detective guy would do, but, like... What? We don't know what happened to...
They're still here?
What the fuck?
Fuck! I think they just went into the dark room. I can't let them go through my investigation stuff.
What the fuck? I feel like it's gonna be... Who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be us?
First Chloe, and now Safi. It feels like everywhere I go, somebody gets hurt.
It feels like it's either going to be our doppelganger, or it's gonna be
First Chloe, and now Safi.
It's either gonna be our doppelganger or it's gonna be
Everywhere I go, somebody gets hurt.
Safi? Potentially? It said that photo, it said it was in the back corner. Could it be upstairs?
Fuck, Chloe. You are always the brave one.
Change clothes. Now's not the time, Max, really. And they really did go through everything. The fact that I can swap timelines makes me think it might be in this timeline. Because why else, at this point in time, can I swap timelines? Nice to see it all tidy there.
Looks good. But why did they mess with Safi's poetry books in the first place? Is it a coincidence? Everything's still here where it belongs.
Yeah, because we're in the other time. Here we go. Selfie care.
Max Moses, I must bid you adieu. Make good choices, or, don't. What the?
Looking for these?
Really, Max? Most designated drivers at least give you a ride.
No ride. You're staying here tonight.
But Mom!
Only intruder in that world is Sophie. I wish she was here right now. At least this one isn't damaged.
Yeah, so we're back. We're in Dead World now, and everything's fine, which isn't a surprise, obviously. Wait, I can go in.
Keeping a lot of stuff I care about in the dark room. I wonder.
You wonder what? I mean, I could go in there in the Dead World, but it feels silly to, because interesting. What's in the last journal page? We added another one. I can't believe that on top of everything else, Amanda is also an incredible kisser. I mean, if she wasn't, I'd understand, but damn. Oh, this is both of them kissing you if you went both ways. Is she perfect? Okay, calm down, Max. Nobody is perfect, but could she be perfect for me? After all my fucked up shit, don't I deserve a little happiness? And I feel that when I'm with her. I forget everything but us when she's looking at me. I still can't stop thinking about her. Nice, mate. Do we have text to reply to? Yeah, about revengals. I'd love to, but I couldn't say anything else. That sounds great, but I'm kind of dealing with something at the moment. Let me get back to you. Sure, you okay? Yeah, nothing I can't handle. I just want to make sure I don't have any texts or anything in the other world. I do. Moses. I didn't look at this before. Unknown number. Salutations, Max, and congratulations on solving our devious puzzle box. Allow me to be among the first to welcome you into the illustrious and exclusive Abraxas Society. Cool or whatever, I guess? Ironic detachment, you'll fit in perfectly. The official report was that Marjorie Alderman was diagnosed with severe abdominal pains. Wait. Update. I thought I hit a wall in the Alderman mystery, but then I got a single ping for the name Alderman in the Lakeport area. There's a bizarre report from 40 or so years ago about a widow named Mrs. Marjorie Alderman who'd be in her late 60s now. Still reading through it, and I'll reach out as soon as I've made sense of it. Alright, let me know what you find out and be careful. Believe me, after what we saw up there, I will. The official report was that Marjorie Alderman was diagnosed with severe abdominal pains, a psychosomatic response to the overwhelming grief stemming from the death of her husband. Jesus. I know. Detective Vince Alderman was never born and never existed, but the residue remains at the margins. The scientist in me is curious about the how of it all, but the black guy in a horror movie in me says it's better to leave this particular thread alone and the latter one out. Fair. So she just lost the baby? Like he just never existed. That's smart. That's probably the best course of action, and thank you, Moses, for everything. It's science, I had to check. Just wish we could tell Safi about this wild shit. So do I. We need to figure this out before what happened to him happens to someone we care about. It was crazy. Which world am I in now? I'm in the dead one, I think. The living world is the one where someone's in my home. I don't think I can go down here. Okay, well, it says go downstairs. But it didn't say go downstairs in the other one, did it? Did it just say, it said like open? Huh. Okay, so I can go downstairs though. This is kind of bizarre. Okay, so I'm just allowed to be down
There
here. Wait.
you are, asshole. Show me your face.
It's me. It's me.
That's me. What in the fucking fuck is going on?
It is me. I knew it was gonna be me. Corner the intruder. Okay, so now I gotta go up here and switch. Okay, I'm glad I did that because I got to see who it was. I mean, kind of spoils the reveal of if I'd just gone down there and like been like, what the fuck? But the investigator in me won out and was like, actually, this makes sense. And what if we don't catch them now? Then you'd be like, I didn't get to see who it was, whereas now I know. Gotta be super sneaky. Other Max is deaf. Heads up, I'm you. You're busted.
Hey. It's me, Max. I'm you, somehow. I would really love to know what the fuck is going on.
Max? You gonna talk?
You weren't supposed to be home.
What? Why wouldn't I be home? Wait!
Bro, she's just running? Bro, what the hell? I mean, you're dressed as the Max that shot Safi. Like, you know what I mean? Not dressed as, like it is her, but you know what I mean? Like, that's the outfit she was wearing. Did you just run into a tree, lady? See, we ducked it. We're smarter. I thought she was going to fall then. Just other Max just dies. You good? Hurt your ankle.
Damn it!
And got a scratch on your face. Why don't you just talk to me? I mean, I'm assuming there is a reason, but...
Now how do I get across?
We switch worlds. That's how we get across. Another me. Hey, that's me. Murderer. It's a nice way to talk about yourself, Max. Is there a switch timelines? Yeah, here we go. I knew it. I knew this was how we get across. Switch timelines. Cross. Switch back. I mean, go slow and be careful, but also you're gonna get left behind, Max. You're taking your time. She was running.
No doorways to the other world on this side of the log. I need to find a way to track her from this timeline.
Yeah. Got you. We can do... Yeah. There you go. Footprints. Special time fuckery footprints.
How do I know which way?
With this. I don't need to look for the collectible photos anymore because it said we got the trophy for finding them all in this episode, so... Boom. Pop it again. Alright, we're doing the damn thing. But I need to be able to switch time. I can see a thing over there. That must be where we switch back. Because I was like, it's okay to track her in this timeline and find out where she went and find her, but we can't actually catch her because she is in the other timeline. Wait, it just runs out here? Oh, I guess these footprints are hers? No, but we're not in
We
the...
haven't lost her.
They can't be hers because we're not in the right timeline. The fuck? Is this a camp?
I almost got her.
Never being again. Is this your camp? Max?
What the?
Stop! For fuck's sake, just stop!
All
Why
right.
are you running?
You caught me. Now what?
Now what?
Where did you come from?
Where did you even come from? Are you from the future?
Is this what's been going on with you? That you've completely lost the plot?
You don't even sound like Max.
I don't understand. Why were you in my house?
Like it's not her
What are
voice,
you
is it?
looking for?
What are you looking for?
Maybe it is. Just didn't for that moment. It didn't sound like her. What am I looking for? I'm looking for
All
you.
that stuff in your dark room about Lucas, about Vin, about Gwen. Shit you have no reason to know about or care about.
That's not true. I'm trying to help Safi.
Of course you were. God, I'm so sick of people trying to help.
Stop. Please. We can't touch each other. I've seen what happens. Please, trust me.
Trust you? Go fuck yourself, Max. No!
Don't touch me. What'd I say? Oh, it didn't happen though. We didn't go all like connected and shit. Like Alderman did. I haven't got my hat on. Why did you do this? Or are you just gonna limp your way across it? Whoa. What was your plan? Just limp your way across a frozen lake. Max. Fuck me. We gotta run. Oh my god. We gotta run. What the fuck did we just do? We fixed it.
What was that, Supermax?
That must have been a time thing, right? Did we rewind time? Because
I always said you were too soft for academia.
it's fucking Safi. You know, I had a little feeling. I had a little feeling. You know why I had a little feeling? Is because when I said, I'm just trying to help Safi, she was like, I'm so sick of everyone trying to help. And I was like, it makes more sense if Safi's the one saying that. You know? Shit. So she kills herself? And for why? And then why is she jumping around time traveling as me? Bro, there's still so many questions. We tried to save Alderman. Yasmin trusts us as an ally, because I said because I didn't call out her lie. Amanda is thrilled with the kiss, but she wants to take it slow. Cool. passed on Vin, and he's a little let down, but that's okay. At least we went and hung out with him. Max got Moses' anime phrase correct. Max promised Moses she would tell Safi to stay safe. Max did not mix up her Lorettas. Max changed Phone Guy's grade. Max did not talk to the future or hear from the past at the phone art project. I feel like I went to it, but it didn't seem to happen. Like, it didn't seem to give me an option. Because we didn't do that in the last episode. So I was like, oh, I'll go and look at it and see if you can still do it. But Max told Vin she knew about him and Safi's relationship. Because, yeah, again, I didn't really have any evidence about the Gwen being framed. At least as far as, like, would make any sense to Vin. And I didn't want to... If I didn't tell Safi about the restraining order, I wasn't telling Vin. Max told Diamond that Yasmin asked Vin to make a statement. Yeah, that made sense. It was the better thing, I think. Although it's the mental health problems that most people went for. But it was a public statement, so I feel like everyone knows that he said that. Whereas why he said it is much more interesting. Max ordered something sweet from Amanda. Max reflected at the snapping turtle. Max would smash one of her colleagues in Smash or Pass. Which was Gwen, I think. That was the only one we said. Because Moses, we love Moses. Moses was so very nearly a Smash, but I'm like, they're too close as friends that it's like I can't see them feeling that way because they're like, yeah. Vin, no. Lucas, no. Yeah, that was it. Revenge Horse concert. Grease Trap perished while crowd surfing. That was like 80%. Cool. Look, this is interesting. Max found the intruder using only her powers. Max found the intruder using only clues. Max found the intruder using powers and clues. I'm not sure how I used clues to find the intruder, but I'm guessing that the only clues is if you just go straight to the door and, you know, as soon as the door slams, you just go straight there and it would be like, oh yeah, only clues, because you just go down. Whereas powers, because I timeline shifted and then I also did the like scan, echo, whatever it is thing, resonance or whatever. So that's why it was powers and clues. It's sick. That was good. That was exciting. I'm enjoying this season of Life is Strange. I really am enjoying Double Exposure, and I like these twists, the new sort of power stuff, and all these little twists with like it being other Max, like her finding out it was herself at the end of the last episode, but then in this one, actually catching the other Max, and then it being Safi, and like, God, there's so much to unpack. But yeah. Thank you for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. I hope you are enjoying this. I'm trying to get these VODs ready and over on YouTube, so if you've missed any, you will be able to catch up or watch them all over there. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, then I've succeeded. And you can watch every episode I've just done a stream for each one, so you can watch them however you would like. Chronologically is probably best. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon. I'll be back tomorrow. We're basically playing this until we're done with it, and then I'll probably jump over to Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, which will probably be like, Friday? We'd probably jump into that, and this Sunday we've got a bonus stream. We're playing The Devil in Me, one of the Dark Pictures anthology games, with Nick, because we played all the other ones with him. So Nick, aka Awesomeness Dude, on Twitch and on YouTube. Yeah, we're gonna play through that with him, which is exciting. We want to get ready so that when the new one comes out later this year, Directive 8020, something like that, right? When that comes out, we can play that together as well in October. But yeah, that's how things are looking. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. I love and appreciate you very, very much, and I hope you know that I do. Please do take care of yourself, stay safe, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Bye.